Oh, I'm not sure if we're live or not. Oh, are we live? Oh, we're live. Oh dear. Let's see. This session is for early years, and I'm still working out. Oh, there we are. Yes, indeed, we are live. Hooray. So before we start, I've got 4 minutes left to go. Before we start, I'm going to share it really quickly in other places. Share to a page. That's on the Bubbly Maths page. So all of these lives are being shared on there. So if you ever want to see them, you can, they're on there as well. And then also I'm going to see if I can get all the people and make a watch party. So we're kind of going to go to the movies. And every day is different. Every day I get something different to look at. So it's never quite sure how to make these things work. So let's just refresh that and see if we can make that work. Change that to me. If I change it to me, let's see what happens. Not giving me the option. Oh, it's changed it. It has changed it. Good old Facebook keeps changing it so that every time I think I know how to do something, I don't. And that's fine. There we go. And now that can start the watch party. Hooray. There's the watch party going there. Oh no, I've done it wrong again. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's the wrong watch party. I think that's a watch. No, do I have time? 2 minutes. I have time to stop the watch party and start again if I can. I think that's all right. Leave. Hopefully that won't. Oh dear, dear, dear. What have I done? Are we still live? Are we still live? Okay, now let's do that again. Share, start a watch party, but I've got to do it on my profile. Yes, on my timeline. There it is. On my time. That's much better. That's much better. Okie dokie. Here we go. Here we go. We should be ready. 2 minutes to go. Still 2 minutes after all that time. Still 2 minutes. And this one actually wants to be nearly ready to go. We're going to see how much things weigh. That's my watch party. So this one wants to be making maths fun for kids of all ages. Tell your friends about it. Making maths fun for kids of all ages. That includes you. That includes you. We're going to make maths fun. If Florence is here today, hello, Florence. And if Danny's here today, hello, Danny. Let's see. Right, got that going there. Play that one. Got that one going there. Play that one. Some way, somehow. Make the screen bigger, maybe. I can't see comments. Oh my goodness. This is, oh, here we go. Now I can see the comments. And then this one, finally. And it's 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Oh my goodness. Are we going to start in time? 1 minute to go. And making maths fun for kids of all ages. Here we go. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Play that one. I've got 3 people watching. And what we're going to do is we're going to find out how heavy things are and how light things are. So we're going to start off with you. How heavy do you think you are? Are you like really heavy? Are you heavier than, is there somebody with you? Who's that person? Is there somebody smaller than you? Is a smaller person heavier than you or lighter than you? Are the big persons with you, are they heavier than you or lighter than you? Can you pick them up? If you can't pick them up, they might be quite a bit heavier than you. And if they're light, let me see, what have I got here? I've got all kinds of crazy things here that I can pick up. I've got some spices. Ooh, let me see if it's heavy or not. Ooh, I can throw it up and down. That means, hey, if you've got something now, be careful what you throw. Be careful that it's safe to throw it. So only throw things that aren't, but make sure your grown-ups are happy with the things. So go and get a bunch of things you want to see, some heavy things, some light things, get things in the kitchen. I found some popcorn in my kitchen. I found some spices. I wanted to find things that are light, find things that are super light, and find things that are quite heavy. I found a bottle full of water. Well, that's quite heavy. Ooh, that's quite heavy. It takes quite a lot to carry that. So go and find some things that are different, some that are light, some that are heavy, some that are medium. Do you think you find some things that weigh the same as you? Might be a bit hard to carry them though. Maybe you can get a grown-up to carry them for you. If they weigh the same as you. Find something that weighs the same as you think it weighs the same as you do. And I'm going to find these things I've got here. I've got my bucket. Oh, I know what I was going to get. I know what I was going to get. I'll just find out. I'll be right back. I think you're going to like this. Here I am. Have you got all your bits? Have you got all your bits? Right, I've got something here. I've got a surprise. Okay, let's have a look, see what this is. Ooh, I'm excited about that. So let's see what we've got. Now we've got things to weigh things with, so we can actually weigh them. This is the bathroom scales. Now, if they don't weigh very much at all, then you might have to use the kitchen scales if you've got any kitchen scales. If not, what you can do is you can put them in your hands like this. So you can go, well, which one is heavier? Is this one heavier or is this one heavier? Well, if this one's easier to throw, then it's lighter. If it's easier to pick up, then it's lighter. If it's harder to pick up, then it's heavier. If it's harder, if you can pick it up in your hand, but it feels heavier, then it's heavier. If it's easier to drop to the floor, don't drop it to the floor. Well, depends what it is. If a ball you can drop to the floor, but be careful where it goes. Don't want to break anything. So now let's see what is heavier, this spoon or these spices. Let's see what's heavier. What do you think? Which one's heavier? Get all the things that you found and put them in a row, starting with the lightest thing, and then the next one, and then the thing that you think weighs more, and then a bit more, and then a bit more. Put them in a big long row until you've got all the things. So should I do that? Let me see. Let me it's gone. It's the light's really weird today. The sun keeps coming and going, so I had to close the curtains so we didn't have a big so we didn't have a big, hold on, let me just see, make sure you can see what I can see, or I can see what you can, or you can see what I want you to see, what I'm doing. Let's see what we got. There we go. Right, all these things I've got. I've got my bottle of water. Where do I think that's going to go? I think that's going to go here, maybe. How much? Does this bucket weigh more than this bucket of water? I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether that should go there or there. Now, oh, what about this? That weighs quite a lot. Let's see what weighs more, this or this. Oh, this is really big. This should weigh a lot more than this, but I don't think it does. I think this is heavier. I think this is heavier than the bucket. So I think this needs to go here. And then I can see, well, which is heavier, this or this? My goodness, I don't know. Right, now what else have we got? Oh, well, we've got my bag of balloons. Oh, that's super heavy. Right, well, we'll put that one. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing here. Silly me. Here we go, further down. Boing, boing, boing. There we go. Do you like my shoes? I like them. They're nice and sparkly. I'm going to get, oh, here we go. Got some beans, and we've got this as well. So let's see. So I've got my bag of balloons, and that's quite heavy. And I think that weighs more than my bottle of water and my corn, my popcorn. This one, I think that weighs less than the corn, but oh my goodness, I really don't know which one weighs more, the bucket or the soap. Not sure about that at all. This one is a can of beans. I'm not sure either, but I might get a clue from looking at the numbers on the bags. They might give me a clue as to which one is heavier. You can weigh them on your kitchen scales as well. So get all your things, you can get your toys. get your toys out and put them in a line and decide which one weighs more and which one is lighter and which one is heavier. And then you can get all the people that you live with and find out and put them in a row and look at which one is lighter and which one is heavier. Sometimes it's not the tallest that's the heaviest. You can actually see if you can weigh everybody on the bathroom scales and find out who is heaviest and who is lightest and who is, and you might get some surprises. First of all, decide and then weigh everyone and see if you can work out who is the heaviest and who is the lightest, and how everybody fits in the middle. Now what we're going to do, the last thing we're going to do is I'm going to get this super heavy bag of balloons. It's super heavy. I'm going to get one balloon out. So what do you think? How heavy do you think my balloon is? Do you think it's super heavy? Do you think if I add a bunch of air to my, do you think if I add a bunch of air to my balloon, you think it's going to be super heavy? Let's see. Hey, ha, I'm putting a bunch of air inside my balloon. Whoa, all the way up there. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Now, what do you think is heaviest? Do you think any of those are as light as my balloon? Do you think any of those things are as light as my balloon? Has adding the air to my balloon made it lighter or heavier? You can make up your own mind. You can decide for yourself. Or what we're going to do is we're going to shoot it across the room because it's light enough for me to be able to do that. You ready? Steady? What if I can do it that way up? But whee! Way. There goes my balloon. Okay, so that's it. And you can think about it. So what have we thought about so far with these different sessions? We thought about the shapes you can see. If you notice triangles and squares, we've thought about numbers that you can see. We've thought about heights and how tall things are and how short things are and how wide your room is and how wide, how long a car is. And now we're talking about whether they're heavy or light or somewhere in between. And what is heavy? Is it heavy if it's as heavy as a car? Or is it only heavy if it's as heavy as you are? What is heavy? And what is it when it's light? When do you think something's light? I know my balloon's light because I can shoot it across the room, so I know that's light. What about a feather? Is a feather light or heavy? Think of all the things you can think of that are light, they're super light, that float in the air, things that are light that you can play with, that can lift easily, things that now to a grown-up, you might be quite light. They might be able to pick you up quite easily. So they think, oh, you're light. And then a day comes when they go, oh my goodness, you're heavy. I can't pick you up. You're so heavy. And it just means that you are growing. And that means you're getting older. So you decide what is light and what is heavy and get all your toys maybe and line them all up and decide which one's the heaviest toy and which one's the lightest toy and get them all lined up in order. And I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but it's going to be fun to find out. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Yes, for a few minutes tomorrow, because I've got something else I'm doing tomorrow as well, but that will be fine because I can start that one a little bit late, so I'll spend a few minutes with you and that'll be fine. Okay, see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming. That's 10 o'clock London time every day, and you can look at all the lives. And then on the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel, you've got all these lives. And then for your grown-ups that you live with, they can go to the Maths Toys YouTube channel and subscribe to that. And we have when I do these, they're called lives on Facebook. They can be a bit goofy and they can go wrong and things like that. Well, the videos that we're making for the Maths Toys YouTube channel, they're all right. Because if we do any bloopers, we don't put them on there. We make them just right. So they're good for education, for schools and things. Okay, and this is good for schools too. It's just that it includes the bloopers, because I seem to be very good at doing bloopers. Bloopers are things that on film that when they go wrong. Right, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, I'm just going to have a look, see if anybody's made any comments. Oh my goodness. And how did it go, Adela? We had James and Dylan ready to weigh. I want to know, can you send us pictures of what they weighed, please, Adela? And what their thoughts were, and what they thought weighed most and what they thought weighed least. That'd be absolutely brilliant. And everybody, can you please send us pictures of what you've done with all your weighing and your and all the different things that you've weighed, and put the order you thought they were in, and then if you manage to get to weigh them, then sort them out in a different way and show us, this is what I thought and this is what actually turned out. That would be great. And what your thoughts are about what is heavy and what is light. That'd be fantastic. All right, and I don't know if you saw, Adela, the earlier on we had the earlier live. If you replay that, there's some activities that James and Dylan can do them both as well, but we had other activities with more suitable, as it were, lower upper primary activities as well. There's lots of activities that we did in the earlier at 9 o'clock, so that's at 9 o'clock in the morning, and you can replay it at any time because it's alive and it's saved on Facebook. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 London time. Thank you so much. Oh, let me just have a look, see if there's anything else there. That one is okay, no comments, so that's fine. And this one, who did we have on? Oh, we had Chris Orr, we had Russell Wells, Angelinas, my cousin, Helen Dutch, hello, Melissa Stanton, Tommy Templeton. Helen had, I guess, had to come off and came on again. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. And now I've got to find the other screen. I'm getting an additional screen so that I don't have to keep changing screens. Oh dear. It's going to work, and then I'll have to work out how all that works. Hold your horses. Oh, there it is. Got it.